following women's contest is scheduled for one fall. Your referee, Mike Romo. Introduce the first, wrestling out of Long Island, New York, your homie, the Nomi, Gabby Forza. And her opponent.
Out in the street, they call it murder.
Wrestling out of Cleveland, Ohio, she is the Island Girl, Joseline Navarro.
Joseline.
Show of disrespect.
Joseline putting on Gabby's shoulder pads. Mocking her before the matchup starts. Somebody in the crowd very kindly reminding Joseline that those are not hers. They don't belong to her.
Very nice of the crowd to remind her.
Of course, Gabby Forza has been a fixture of these Thursday night AIW shows and has impressed quite a few people. Obviously, she keeps coming back, but with our Thursday nights ending, Dustin, she knows that she needs to do more than just impress to find a regular spot here in Absolute Intense Wrestling.
She's been impressive, but she has not been successful in both of her bouts here. She lost to Zaya Brookside at Leap, and then losing the intergender tag team match you spoke of earlier, teaming with Bronson against the production of Katie Arquette and Derek Dillinger.
Of course, standing before her today is no easy task. The gold standard of women's wrestling here in Absolute Intense Wrestling. A woman who has wins over Miri Masha, Masha Slamovich, Mandy Leone, Lufisto, and Joseline Navarro.
Very disrespectful.
And you gotta hope that Joseline perhaps not underestimating Gabby here in this matchup. This is a battle of a couple competitors who are used to having the size and strength advantage. And I don't know that either one necessarily does in this matchup.
Definitely two powerhouses in this match.
Gabby takes that side headlock. Just cranking away on Joseline. Joseline grabs her around the waist, uses the leverage to drive Gabby in. It goes right to the ropes. Referee Mike Romo right on top of it.
You can tell he's a new AIW ref because he's following rules. And some child. Some child.
Joseline.
I don't even want to repeat what he said. I don't even want to repeat what he said. Children of AIW, absolute heathens.
They're menaces. Children of AIW are menace. Yeah, before it hits the ropes, Joseline stands her ground. Now Gabby calling on Joseline to make her attempt. Joseline hits the rope, shoulder block, and Gabby just eats it just the same.
Got a beef chant for the ladies. Go.
Gabby
At
hyping
his feet.
herself up. Joseline winds up for the clothesline. Gabby underneath. Shoulder block on the return. Picked up all the momentum she needed. Caught
Yeah.
Joseline off balance after missing that clothesline.
Gabby, a professional women's football player, showing how she can throw a bit of a shoulder block.
Draws Joseline into a pair of clotheslines. Looks for a third. Joseline underneath. Rear waist lock cinched in. Looks for a suplex. Gabby manages to fight that off. Forearm shot between the shoulder blades. Gabby underneath now. Rear waist lock of her own. And she manages to muscle Joseline over, and Joseline rolling to the floor, trying to call a timeout.
Going out there.
Oh, Joseline using it to her advantage, just snaps Gabby across that second rope kick to the side of the head. Right in the ear, throwing off that equilibrium clothesline, floors Gabby Forza.
Joseline, like a freight train running through her.
Cover hook of the leg, 2 count only.
Joseline making sure she can count to 2.
Rear chin lock cinched in now. Joseline looking to ground Gabby, looking to slow it down a little bit. Gabby, though, working her way fairly quickly back to her feet. Trio of right hands, but Joseline snaps her down.
Joseline soaking in the adulation of the crowd, maybe? The boos of the crowd.
No, but took too long. Gabby to her feet, catches her. Power slam on Joseline Navarro. Hook of the leg, 1 count only.
That's the most powerful power slam I've ever seen in my entire life.
There was definitely a lot of muscle behind that one out of Gabby Forza. We said Joseline Navarro very strong, but Joseline using those veteran instincts drags Gabby into that second turnbuckle after baiting her in. Now charging in, knees to the
double
back,
knees.
just drove the chin and throat of Forza through that turnbuckle.
While bending Forza back, almost scorpioning her.
Now looking for a drop kick in the corner. Forza just eats it. Just kicked square in the mouth. Joseline rolls her out, covers her 2. Gabby out on 2.
I don't know how Gabby kicked out of that.
Not sure how Gabby is still conscious.
Yeah, I'm not sure if she's completely there.
This crowd, surprisingly, considering Joseline Navarro is on her home court, is really getting behind Gabby Forza, trying to rally her back into this matchup.
Just trading back and forth.
Forza to her feet first, lands a trio of forearm shots.
Quadruples.
Winds
That's 5.
up underneath as Joseline back suplex just folds Gabby Forza in half.
Gabby, right back up.
Catches Joseline. Beautiful suplex out of Forza. Both women down now.
Gabby Forza, extremely impressive. Tossing Joseline over her head.
As we said earlier with the power slam, no easy feat. Joseline has that low center of gravity, knows how to use it. Just showing the strength of Gabby Forza.
Referee Mike Romo at 6. Joseline just starting to stir.
At least gets to a
Forza
seated position. She's trying to
finally
find.
gets to her knees.
She was trying to find those ropes and finds them to pull herself back up. And there,
At
this
9.
crowd split. There's that handspring clothesline. Trio of them, 4 of them, just cranking away those clotheslines in the corner. Gabby charges in, splash on Joseline Navarro. Scoop and a power slam out of the corner. Gabby Forza makes the cover. Forza hook in the leg, 2 and no.
Only a 2 count. Forza throwing everything at Joseline.
I said at the beginning of this matchup, I questioned whether Joseline was taking Gabby Forza seriously. I think if she wasn't to start with, she certainly is now. Gabby leaping over, second rope, step out, splash, cover, hooks the leg, still only 2.
Only 2. Mike Romo letting her know.
Joseline getting back to her hands and knees, now just dragging herself up in the corner. Meanwhile, Gabby Forza looking to get some separation. Getting ahead of steam, rearing up in the corner. Forza charging, and Joseline's out of the way, shoulder first to the steel post.
Gabby took a little too much time there.
Now Joseline looking to stack her up.
Special.
Dropping Gabby Forza down, makes the cover. Hook of the leg, 2, and no!
Only a 2 count. Referee Mike Romo's hand almost brushing the mat, coming down for 3.
And Joseline just refusing to believe that it was only 2. We've seen her finish competitors off with that move. And now cinching up. Rolling behind, almost a... For a second, I thought she was going to try to do a rolling backslide instead. Running up the ropes to roll through into a DDT. Now cover gets all the weight across the chest, but still, Forza finds a way to get the shoulder up, and Joseline Navarro is losing it.
She is extremely frustrated. This crowd very strongly behind Gabby.
You hear pockets of it still behind the AIW stalwart, Joseline Navarro. But Gabby Forza has definitely won many of these fans over. And now Joseline has got Gabby exactly where she wants her. Sliding cross body, eats the bottom turnbuckle. Forza to her feet. Spear by Forza.
Forza is in full control right now.
Cinches up. Jackhammer. On a Forza, hooks the leg, 2, 3.
Gabby Forza. Gabby Forza picking up her first win in AIW over Joseline.
It has got to be considered an upset. Joseline Navarro had ran off the list earlier. She has gone through a who's who of women's wrestling here in Absolute Intense Wrestling. And Gabby Forza knows just how important that victory was for her.